Friday night. Here in Las Vegas. I get to thinking about how they actually built this city. See, I used to date a girl named Candace Weiner, and her grandfather was an attorney for Bugsy Siegel, Howard Hughes, Frank Sinatra, Kurt Kerkorian, like a lot of billionaires. And I mean, a lot of people don't know about Vegas is that, shit, it wasn't Italian mafia that built this fucking place. It was actually Jewish mafia. Anyhow, the reason that that's relative is because us natives actually have taken this entire city out of commission. In the 2014 endings, when it comes to revenue, us Native Americans actually posted $28.3 billion in gaming. The only reason any of these buildings actually still stand, because they only did $9.6 billion in gaming last year. The only reason that any of these buildings still stand is because you had guys like Steve Wynn, Sheldon Adelson, that actually went over to Macau where they did $44.1 billion in gaming. The neat part about that is this. Yes, they are the leaders from last year, but the truth is that they don't actually have all of that money in the bank. They have it in credit lines. So you can only take 10,000 out of the country. A lot of people, like, they buy like credit lines, dead chips and all that stuff, like the casino will buy them back. Or what they're starting to do now is because a lot of people don't realize is that they're starting to, they'll only let 10,000 out of the country. But my point was that they have like a Western Union or a MoneyGram that they'll send, because a lot of their family members will send it. But the government is monitoring all that. So one of the cool things about it is that a lot of people are starting to set up diamond shops where they'll buy a lot of high-end ass jewelry, or they'll buy diamonds before they come, and they'll dump it in any casino that they're in. But one of the main key points that I'm trying to say about all of this, these big ass fucking multi-billion dollar tall ass buildings that have been here since like the 30s, 40s, and 50s, since Bugsy Siegel and all these guys built. When Jewish mafia and Italian mafias built all this shit, man, they went belly up. It was a mafia that created this. And they were stealing this shit. They were washing all this money, and they were taking out the ass end. The sad part about that is that if you ever look at the agreement between MGM International, they only own like 49% of the MGM over in Macau. 51% is owned by Pansy Ho. Now, if you look at who her father is, I want to say Victor Ho. But one of the neat parts about that is this motherfucker runs the Chinese triads over there. So if they got to muscle somebody, so she had to emancipate herself and say that, you know what, she has absolutely no affiliation with them. See, Macau and Las Vegas had to create a mafia. The one honorable thing I love about us natives, we didn't have to create a mafia to create gaming and be able to kick their ass. See, one of the neat parts about it is I watched the Mashpee Wampanoags. They gave them a little over 420 square feet. They divided it into 2 different reservations, so they're trying to finance about a $500 million casino. And then also you have another casino that actually has quite a bit of that's actually doing a Margaritaville there in Oklahoma. The largest casino is called WinStar. It's actually owned by the Chickasaws, right between the Oklahoma and Texas border. The entire Hard Rock portfolio, Hard Rock Casino, Hard Rock Hotel, Hard Rock Cafes, they're owned by the Seminole Tribe of Florida. I love it because casinos, that's our way to create sovereignty, and it's also our way to be able to give back to our program, suicide prevention at risk youth. And most people think that we actually get, that's all take home money. And it really isn't. I mean, we have to do an interstate compact, like 20, 30, 40% actually has to be given to the state because we don't get state taxes. And we have to share that shit with the state though. And we don't like that because all of this shit was ours. Anyway, I just wanted to post a very quick brief. So when it comes to all these casinos, and whenever you can see this place from when you can see this place from space, and you want to know who dethroned it, I love it because us natives did. You guys have a good one.